Well, hello, Angel. Thank you so much for being here, speaking with me. And hey, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. This is another UZ Entrepreneur business interview. Today, I have one of my semi favorites. Like I've been like stalking you guys a little bit. Um, Businesses that have been working with UZ Marketing for a while. This is Waltons Janitorial and Landscaping LLC, located in Cobb County, Georgia.
Right.
So go ahead and start by introducing yourself and kind of giving us a feel on what made you guys start the business.
Yes, my name is Angel with Walter Janitorial and Landscaping, where we are created to serve. We have been in business for about 6 years now and growing. We are a janitorial, floor care, and landscaping company. We service Atlanta, Powder Springs, Cobb County, Potter County, and surrounding areas. We are a team of seven. Focus is to go out to give an experience. That's our mission, is to give an experience to our customers that's just a little bit more better than just the average us going to clean or us going to do lunch. We want you to have an experience with us and something that you can brag about. We love to serve. We are people for service.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So, can you kind of give us a rundown of like the brand itself? Like I said, I've done a little research of my own. I know you guys are family and faith oriented. So, what kind of launched that, as well as like the brand colors and things of that nature?
So um so the colors, I drew up my own logo. Me and my husband, we came together. I had a cleaning business before. It was called Touch by Angel Cleaning Services, and my husband had a business as well. But once we got married, we collided the both into
Okay.
Walter Janitorial and Landscaping. Uh, so we used our last name to put the business together. And ever since then, our business just grew. We trust God. That's why we put it together, because God says where He put something together, let no man tear apart. So He put
Right.
that together. We saw a major increase in our goals and what we wanted to do. So we started to build off of that. And I drew the logo up myself, and we also came with the colors of green and blue, because blue of water and green of the grass.
Okay, okay.
That's
Okay,
the
that makes total sense. You want to keep it kind of very simple, so it's very eye-catching too. I know when I was like looking into our like system, it kind of popped at me, and I was like, okay, let me see, look, what is this? And then I continued to look, and I just saw, and it was very, like you said, eye-opening, eye-catching, and it's very straightforward, you know. So that's good. That's good. Okay, so you guys kind of had separate businesses already. You just combined them pretty much.
yeah.
What was the initial budget in that combining it? You know, I know you already had yours and he had his, but when you guys brought it together, was there like an initial budget to kind of kickstart it?
No, the reason I say that is because we both were struggling financially. So
Mhm.
whatever we could do, eh, honestly, it wasn't really much. Like go door to door and put not signs, sorry, uh, business cards on the mailbox kind of thing. We was very financially at that time. We didn't have a lot to be able to put down, to say the least. Let's see. We just pretty much just changed everything from the Facebook name to Google name, and like a small budget. I wouldn't even say like $100 just to change some stuff. I
Mhm.
mean, it was just no budget really.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. But did you guys kind of see an improvement once you guys did combine it? Like, was it like an overnight sensation type of thing? Or like, did it kind of take a little time to kickstart after changing everything?
It took a little time. It took a little time. We we prayed about it. God blessed us with the name and everything. And what we did was, I we we will have a business meeting, and we will say what our goals were, like
Mhm.
to go mostly commercial. That's our mission,
Mhm.
and we start to see that fairly quickly because of Google. So we did see that with Google, just the changing of Google, and with Facebook groups. I love Facebook groups. Oh my goodness, Facebook groups. They are lifesavers, and they kind of guided us
Mhm.
a whole lot. And I forgot what your question was.
Oh, just kind of like after combining it, did you guys see like the income flow better? Because I know you said you guys are struggling a little bit, but did you see like double in income, or did you guys see it would still take a little time to kind of get started financially? How did the like finances go once you combined it?
Once we combined it, it started moving pretty fast.
Okay.
Yeah, it really did. To the point we had that because it was just me and him. I
Hmm.
really didn't have any workers. I mean, it was just him, and I had a call in worker here and there if I couldn't make it. But we pretty much saw something after we changed it in the first 4 to 6 months.
Oh, okay, okay. That's good. That's actually good. I think business wise, that's a really good one. Okay, okay. So when did you guys get the team? I know you said seven. When did you guys get the team of seven? Was that like family members or like maybe a cousin or two or like other employees that you kind of hired on the spot? How did that go?
Yeah, so first, I do not recommend family at all on any circumstance for myself. Like, unless we all business oriented, then I'm like, okay, why not? But I have hired my cousins, my mom, my sister at one point. Family is always good, but for hiring, no. But I did say, okay, I can't make, or okay, I need some extra help. We came up to seven by just building the company online and just knowing that someone had to fill these spots. So we just pretty much put in that we were hiring. And we saw some people apply and we gave them a chance and
Okay.
that's how we
Okay, that's good. That's a really good tip. I mean, I think when I see or hear family oriented, I'm like, that's gonna be great. The flow is like everything's gonna go right. But just to kind of know, sometimes you may have to double think, like kind of think a little bit more about that is good. That's a good tip for everyone. So I'm glad that you said
yeah,
that.
family. I mean, oof, they are something.
It's kind
They
of the same. It's like you have to have people who are like-minded,
yeah,
generally. That's what it is. So
because
that's good.
some people don't want you to tell them what to do. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No worries, no worries. Okay, so I did want to kind of get into a little bit of the job itself. On average, how much do you guys get from each job? Like if it's like a landscaping job, how much do you guys get from that? If it's just a cleaning, how much? Or if you guys do like a double, how much do you guys typically get per job?
for we do provide move in, move out cleanings for residential. So our minimum is sometimes 300 for
Okay.
move in, move out, including inside of it. It could be as low as a small bedroom. If it's one bedroom, one bath apartment, we try to go lower if that's the case. But normally like $300 and up for the full package. A luxury top to bottom cleaning package. So that's like the smallest for landscaping. I mean, if lawn maintenance, our minimum is $50. Um, um, the price varies depending on the job. It's not
Mhm.
like for lawn care, it's not like a set price like that, but I know that's the minimum for maintenance services. Commercial maintenance is a little bit more higher. We do charge a little bit more higher than that. And for commercial, oof, I don't even know. I go in there, I probably look at like I probably want $40 an hour off of this commercial and depending on the size of it. If it's like one time a week, of course I want more, but I think the
Okay.
minimum $40. And if it's real good, like daily and stuff, nah, I stay at 40.
Okay, okay. So you mostly do you base it off of hourly, like how many hours you spend, or is it more like after you look at everything, you're like, okay, this is gonna take X amount of time, so I'm gonna just get a flat rate of this. How do you kind of decide for that?
Hourly is very, very important because I want to know how long my worker is going to be there. Same as residential. Like residential, I do the square footage.
Mhm.
I do hourly, how long it's going to take the square footage and the condition. So the condition, the square footage, and how long it's going to take me in man hours. And the
Okay.
same for the office, the condition, which is pretty much the same, it seems like. how long it's going to take me, and the square footage. I base it all off of that.
Okay, okay. And I know we talked a little bit about commercial and residential, and you said that you got a lot of commercial jobs from Google, right?
Mhm.
Google and like the Facebook groups. Okay. On average, like a weekly average, do you get more residential or more commercial, or does it kind of like fluctuate?
Fluctuate, but I would say residential.
Okay. Okay.
Residential here and there. Sometimes, some days I'll go out, have get 4 estimates for commercial in one day. So sometimes it'd be like that, but I would say residential.
Okay, okay. So also marketing. I know you said Google, we talked a little bit about that. And I know Facebook groups always kind of like if they can't do it, they'll send it up, send it to someone, or they kind of just post jobs as well. But what other ways have you marketed your business? I have seen some, I think you're like a TikToks and stuff where you leave the business cards where you go places. What other things have you done?
Um, Honestly, yard signs that I get for you all is really helpful, and because it's really affordable. I love yard signs.
Mhm.
Um, what I do with the signs that you know I definitely put them out. We used to use this one guy in the past, but it came out really bad all the time. So
Mhm.
yard signs. So Google yard signs, word of mouth. Um, that's pretty much what we're using right now.
Okay, okay, okay. That's good. I think sometimes service based in general has a really good turnaround with, like you said, yard signs or like maybe more print and word of mouth. And then also, once you kind of get the job, the it's gonna speak for you, right? I think that's my favorite thing because you're gonna ask your friends like, okay, girl, I like your house, or I like this. It looks really nice in here. Who did that, or did you do it? And you, boom,
Right.
so it's really good. Okay, okay. So now I want to kind of get into like the little small details of the business, just in case someone else wanted to start one or kind of wanted to get into the business. But what is like a common misconception of starting a business like this? I know it's a heavy one. It's a heavy one.
Um, could you break that down? Common misconception. Could you break that down?
Yeah. So let's say like it's an easy to start business. Like, okay, most of the time when I do interviews like this, someone, let's say, I think the last one I did was like lawn care. And I was like, most people just think you got to buy a mower and you just go outside and ask people to, mow their lawn. And they're like, that's kind of not it. That's not, that's a misconception in the business. You really have to do A, B, C, D, or you have to do stuff like that. So like, for example, I would think a cleaning business or like a janitorial business or anything like that, or even a landscaping business, maybe you don't need to have a license to start. That could be a common misconception, or you need a full team. That can be a misconception, things like that.
Right. The license part when you said that definitely stood out because it drives me crazy when people say, "Do you gotta have this or do you have to have that to start?" And I'll be like, "Bruh, just start. Just start. Forget about all that. That'll come. Just start." Oh, do I have to have a license? I had this one lady, I was helping her start her business. The question she was asking me, and I get that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, you just got to start. I
Mhm.
didn't have no cleaning supplies. I didn't have nothing. I don't think I had my mom's vehicle because I
Mhm.
started at 19. So I had my mom's vehicle, and I just started. I bought some cards. You just got to start, even if it's research, even if it's
Mhm.
calling somebody, start. That's it.
That's good. Like I said, that's a question just because most people want to know the ins and out of it, like to the T. And it's like sometimes you just gotta do it. I hear that a lot in these interviews. It's like they're just like, just do it. I promise you everything will come, all the answers will come later. Just go ahead and start. So that's good. Okay, okay. So you really don't need any, like you said, licenses, anything of that nature. You just gotta start doing it. Just a little bit.
You gotta start if this something that you want to do, because cleaning isn't for everybody, landscaping isn't for everybody, and for me, yeah. So yeah, start.
Yeah. Okay. So based off of what you know now, is there anything that you would do differently? Like, would you have added the landscaping business before? I know, like, you said you got married. You already had your business prior to, but would you have started at a smaller scale, like maybe just doing certain counties? Would you have just like done anything different? Maybe gotten a van, something like that?
Back in the day,
Mhm.
I would have what I would have done differently. Uh, Facebook groups, honestly, like I
Mhm.
had no guidance. Like, I was a goer. Like, just go. Like, I didn't think about it at all. Facebook groups changed me entirely. It was Facebook groups that really did it for me. I would have said, girl, Facebook groups. That's probably what it would have been. Facebook.
Okay.
Because you would have, if you would have known people in the area that's around you when they do need cleaning, and sometimes I didn't have work, so I'm like, I could have partnered with somebody at that time, So
Mhm.
yeah, Facebook.
Okay. Okay. I think the one last question, because I always like this question just because um it really ties everything together, like ties the whole thing together. But what's next for you guys? Like, are you guys gonna add another attachment to the business? Are you guys gonna maybe branch out more, maybe come in? Like, what do you guys think for the next few years?
So we just added in floor care.
Mhm.
The reason why we added in floor care before I continue is because it's chased us down. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
we was comfortable with janitorial and landscaping. Then we kept getting calls about floor care services, and we were just a little confused about it because we'll tell Google we don't do floor care. We don't do floor care.
Mhm.
And I actually subbed some of it out actually, but the calls is getting a little bit too great where we got hotels off of the calls as well. Commercial locations just wanted floor care and stuff, and it was and then houses wanted floor care, and I'm like, look, I'm gonna just go ahead and get into it. So we will start renting the stuff from Home Depot now to the point we literally got every equipment to be had, the van, and we just literally got this a month ago.
Okay.
So we believe that floor care is definitely a mammoth type of thing to do. What's next? We're definitely we have to get to $1 million business. Um,
Mhm.
that is our sole mission, is to get to $1 million business, and not just that in general, but to definitely have a fully systemized giving back, and we showing quality, giving people an experience, and letting them enjoy our services. We don't want to be an average service. We want to make sure that you don't compare us to other clinic services, but to any services.
Mhm.
Want to step out where it could be something simple. I got off a book, like if I'm giving an estimate, I say, hey, I stopped by the store. Can I pick you up a drink or something like that, just to get my foot more in the door, things
Mhm.
like that. Leave a gift behind after I do move in, move out cleanings or things like this, things like that. And giving back, letting them know that we're giving back, sending pictures through email, let them know that we're giving back. We're actually giving back. So we just started that. So get your business equal giving back is definitely very important to us because we are a Christian based company, and we love to give back. Well, we just started, but that's something that we really love to do is definitely give back to our community, children especially, because we love kids. I have no kids, so why not spoil other people's kids, you know?
Mhm.
So we definitely do that. So giving back, that's something that's big for us. That's it.
Okay, that's good though. That's good. I think that those goals, like you said, to kind of continue everything like service and making sure you guys are adding just a little things that make you guys a little bit different, that sets you guys apart, right? And then honestly, after a while, before you know it, you're gonna get to the $1 million. Just doing little things like that, like even the simple thing, like you said, asking, "Hey, I'm going to the store before I come to the job. Do you want anything?" Me. personally, I would be like, oh yeah, wow, you thought of me, like, just little things like that. And I think that just adds that personal touch to things. And then like my own personal favorite thing about you guys is that I constantly see, outside of just, you guys saying, hey, we're posting this, or hey, we're cleaning here, or we did this job, you guys host school drives, and you guys donate things. So I'm like, that I've never seen that, in a business. In my opinion, I've seen little things here and there, but something very consistent that I've seen is you guys are always giving, and I think, of course, you're going to get back on that, especially just, doing it out of wanting to serve, so
Right.
I love
Yes.
it. Awesome. Okay, I do want to kind of throw this last thing, and also thank you so much, like I said, for giving me your time. I greatly appreciate it. But last thing, do you have any last minute tips you wanted to give anybody out there outside of, I know you said just start, but what else can you kind of give? Just one last gem before you go.
Okay, so I want to give a couple of things. Number one, put God in everything that you do. That is the biggest thing for me. It's your zen, like you're relaxed. You're not scared. You can actually give everything to God and don't have to put it on your shoulders and worry about too much. So that's make him the CEO. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Also, what I also want to say is, you know, you're struggling financially, right? So you're
Mhm.
like, and you want to be able to not struggle so much. The Bible says, start your own business so you won't have lack. Yeah, you're looking at a cleaning business like, oh, I don't want to clean, right? But you need money. So sometimes you'll work at a job that you don't even like just to get nothing from it, right?
Mhm.
Sometimes people do that and they don't like working there, but they do it for the money. But I don't like cleaning. I'm gonna just be completely honest with you. I do not like cleaning. I don't like doing it, but I'm a woman for service. I love serving people. I love giving to people.
Mm.
It makes it a little bit more better. But I know, okay, this is my job. This is what I do. Now I sit back more. I don't clean as much as I used to. I sit back more, but um definitely start a business. See how you like it, and financially it'll blow your mind. It'll actually blow your mind. When I was, back in the day, I was getting paid 7.25 at McDonald's when I started,
Mhm.
and my mission was to make $100 that in a day versus what I used to make. So it happened, and always have goals you want to hit. I
Mhm.
say always have goals. Like I wanted to make one time $50 in a day in less time, $100 in a day, then went to 200, then it went to 300, and it kept going and going and going till we made $4,300 in just one day. In just one day. So that was the highest we made. And that was big for us. So it's always like a goal. Like it feels good to always set a goal of what you want to do. Get around people, Facebook groups, and see what the people that's already in the field are saying. Because soon as you get on a Facebook group and you type in, "Hey, I'm new to the cleaning service," or "Hey, I'm new to the lawn care service," you're gonna get loads of comments because people are gonna help guide you. That's what they want to do. They wants to guide you. So keep God first. Make money. And have fun. I mean, that's one thing I don't want you to forget. No matter what you're going through, have fun. Try to find the fun in it somehow, even if
That's
you
good.
somebody or don't have fun.
Okay, awesome. I love those. Actually, I love all of your tips. They inspired me, even though, just sitting here listening. And I'm pretty sure it's inspired everyone else. But like I said, thank you so much, Angel, for giving me your time. I greatly appreciate it. You have dropped a lot of gems and it was very inspirational. And I know other people are gonna love it. They're gonna love it. Awesome. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're so welcome. Alrighty.